So it's just 8:30. If I'm here by this time tomorrow, then I've done okay, I suppose. Morning, it's roughly 5:15, just waiting for the bus to arrive and then taking us from Cullen to Findorn, which is the start line for the 50 mile. Lovely sunrise, not that you can see, it's over there. A little bit nervous, but building up and we're ready for it. Got backpacks, got hydration, got food, got a whole picnic, and everything's ready to go. See you later. On the bus, getting real now. See some registration and a few practicalities I'm going to just show you. Got your number, it has to be on the front, so I've attached mine to my leg. Some people attach to t-shirts, different ways that people do that. You get labels for your drop bags. They're labelled by the number of the drop location. I'm only doing two. One's going to be at Lossiemouth, one's going to be at Mustodlet. So I've labelled them on the bags, but I've also attached the slips that come attached to your number. So drop bags, boxes are labelled for where they're going to go. Okay, 10 minutes to start. There's a lot of nervous energy in here now. People just milling around, going for last toilet breaks, making sure they've got all their nutrition and hydration, and we'll be good to go. Okay, just started, just running towards Findorn Beach. Feel okay at the minute. Terrain change then from the path or road down to Findorn Beach, and now we're on a gravel track and feels different, but it's still early, so legs are still strong. 3 k's in, just over, and already overly warm, so taken off a few layers, took my hat off, tied my hair up and just walking this bit whilst I do that because I've got plenty of time to make up, so not worried about that, and I'd rather be comfortable, so best for that. Let's get going. So you're looking out for these orange flags. There are some points on the trail just inbound where it's a little bit uncertain, but if you follow the trail, the actual posts for the trail, you should keep on track. It's easy to panic because you can lose sight of the people in front of you quite easily, and then if you're unsure, you just need to trust the little flags that you see. We're in the Roseisle Forest now, so that's just away from Findorn. Okay, we're just under 8 miles in. Caught up with quite a few people now, overtaken a few, but we're just running at a steady pace of around about 10.5 minute miles. Whether we'll sustain that is another question, but feeling okay. Need to be thinking about some food, hydration at this stage. Oh, just coming to Berghead, which is where the first feed station is. Should be some drinks and food. Some people may have a drop bag here. We've not got one. We've still got plenty on board with us. So we're about just under 10 miles in at the minute. I'm doing okay. Just climbing the steps. Berghead. Just over 10 miles in. Had a toilet stop and good food. This is what I believe is an old train line maybe. Not sure though. It's on the coastal route between Berghead and Hopeman. Always love this yellow gorse, it smells delicious. Okay, we're at Hopeman. Show you the beach here. This is one of our favourite little beaches. Orange flag. So we're out of Hopeman, heading for Lossiemouth. So we're just coming to Cove Sea Lighthouse. So this is West Beach, Lossiemouth. We're at coming up for 16 miles. Here we go, onto the beach at Lossiemouth. Oh, hopefully this is a little less taxing on the legs, because it's been pretty heavy going with pebbles and undulations, so the hips are aching a bit now. I'm not going to lie, I am hurting a little bit. My hips are aching, getting a bit stiff, but we'll keep going. West Beach at the other end now, well past the lighthouse. That's all the way up there. These are all glider poles from the World War II that were to stop the enemy planes landing and okay, we've just done the Lossiemouth checkpoint, had something to eat, had a little bit of a stretch. We are stiffening up, aching a little bit. So we've now got the big beach section and stones, so we take a time here. So this is the Lossiemouth beach, East Beach, and the tide's out, so we're waterside of the pile of stones. This is a pebbly part of the beach, but this is very pebbly as well, so you can't really run on it. So we're just walking steady at the minute, but I think we'll only have so much longer to do this before the tide turns. So we've come up and over the stones now, the pebbly beach, and we've come onto the trail the other side, just because it might be a little bit more runnable now. It was getting a bit pebbly by the water's edge. 22 miles in at this point. So we're still going on the Lossiemouth section, just coming to 24 miles. This is a long stretch. It's warm, and it's the terrain undulating, pebbly, so it really takes it out of you when you've got tired legs. Bay. It's just up there, and then we've got to go inland. Seriously think I'm going to have nightmares about these pebbles, stones. I've taken even to getting a stick because I just feel like I need to hold myself up on them. Oh gosh, I'm glad that there's less stones now. Oh. So we're just going in towards Garmouth on the trail. Right, we're still on the trail, and you can see how far in we've had to come from the Spey Bay. Just crossing the River Spey, so that's downriver towards the viaduct that is collapsed. So we're on the higher crossing. Spey. I'm just getting a little bit of fuel whilst we do that. So we've gone past 30 miles now, and we are both seizing up in the hips, but we're pacing on, mostly walking pace. We're into the section now that heads back down towards Spey Bay from Fockabers. And so we're just through this wooded area, quite a few tree roots. We are just pacing, steady run, walking. I don't think there's much running going on now for us. Coming back along the River Spey now, back down towards Spey Bay. And looking out for the next markers so that we know which direction to head. This way. I think that's what we're looking for. Yellow arrow. These are the nice little markers that we're seeing as we progressing down the route. Not quite out of the Spey Bay diversion yet. Not back to the sea yet. Right, we're 35, just over 35 miles in now, and there's a lot of glute pain going on, and we are just hobbling along to get to the finish. But we've still got another, I don't know, 12, 15 at the most to do, maybe 13. I think it's slightly less than 50 miles in the actual route. We're doing our best. We're almost at 37 miles in now. Can't tell you where we are because I just don't know. I'm like just getting through now. There's almost been some tears. But it's a beautiful day. The birds on cue are singing, and we're going to get there, but we're in pain. Less than 10 miles to go now. We're in Port Gordon, almost at Bucky for the last feed station, and probably just get a drink and just do our best to get to the finish. These last few miles are quite challenging, with some steps and quite undulating. Gosh, I've got no strength left in my legs. Oh gosh, this is a killer. And we've still got Port Knocky and then the steps down into Cullen Bay. Struggling up this last bit to fiddle, and the legs just don't want to take me up. Slipping all over the place. It's quite steep and I've got no power left in my legs to push me up, but I'm getting there. Right, on Cullen Beach. It's still not sunset, so I think we've done okay. We've finished, nearly. We've just got this beach to go. So that last section was a killer on the legs though. So it was quite, I don't know what to say. I can't even think. Oh, see you at the finish. That's it. First ever ultra. We've crossed that finish line under the viaduct and got the medal to prove it. 50 miles.